Got Sean
Thanks for having me.
Specie.
That's
Is that
it.
correct? All right, Sean, how are you? From Event Builder. Welcome to the show.
I appreciate that. My family's endangered. We're the endangered species.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So you've been in the event planning business for a long time.
Yeah.
And you got some software to make it easier for people planning an event and/or party. Before you answer, hi, Major Hart.
Hey, Tom. Oh, good, bud.
Go ahead, Sean.
Got to get the formalities out of the way. I like
Absolutely.
it. Yeah, so I mean, event planning, what's interesting is like MSNBC usually does a study, and almost every year, top 3 most stressful jobs is event planning. Someone that's planning an event, they've got to make sure everything's down. And most people, when I've been doing it for 14 years, most people I interact with, they've got their agenda in one system, their checklist in another,
Sure.
their budgeting in another, and they have to email back and forth or keep it all in a document. It can become a lot.
Absolutely. So you developed a portal for people to go into and add, edit, whatever they got to do?
Yeah, I was looking for it myself. I've got a small event business here in Jacksonville, and I was in my home office early in the morning, and I was like, there's got to be a better way to this. I couldn't find one. So I was like, well, what if I have this problem? Maybe I can solve it and help some people out. So I built it, Event Builder.
Yeah, that's now you. Is it up and running? Like pass the beta test and all that? Are we in action here, or what's the story?
I am not a software developer, so it's the beta testing I think is just live. My first paying client is a small event planning company in Zaire, Africa.
Okay.
Wow.
So I've got a couple of them now. I'm actually making money. My wife is happy.
You're worldwide.
Not a lot. Yes, exactly.
You're
worldwide.
That is fantastic. Well, we plan events here with CFM.
All the time. Yeah.
A lot of charity work, that type of thing. But a
Mike
lot
Burr-
goes into planning those events.
Oh, it does.
and parties
We
and
just
what
did a
have you.
pickleball thing with Mike Burrish.
That's right,
remember?
we did.
That's fun.
That was
Yeah,
in
that was
November
fantastic.
for his mom's cause. He lost her to cancer, and but we do a lot of events.
Yeah.
And I know Foodies Care does a lot of events also.
Absolutely.
They've got a lot coming up.
From a great one up in Illinois. They raised like $30,000 an event up there. So
Yeah, I'm on the
they're
board
doing
of
some
Foodies
great work.
Care.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And Melinda, you have an event? You're working on an event?
For Beaches Emergency Assistance Ministry. So it's
really?
BEAM.
Yeah,
anybody
of
who
course.
lives
Beam is great.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so I'm on the board of BEAM.
Oh, you are?
And so I help
Okay.
plan their annual event that's out at TPC every year. And this
Very
year's
cool.
the 40th anniversary.
Wow.
Wow.
So maybe we can hang out with
big.
him and use his software.
Beam's an awesome. That place is
I know a
great,
guy that
man.
can get you in the door.
There you
Yeah,
go.
Beam is great.
Yeah, BEAM is great.
No doubt. That's
So-
right next to Sago, right? You guys right next to the coffee? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's their thrift store.
What's
that's
that?
one of their thrift
That's
stores.
one of their thrift
that's
stores, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
But there's so much more to BEAM than that.
Yeah. Tell us, please. I'd like to hear more.
So a lot of what we do is food insecurity. So
Okay.
we have food pantries, we have food banks,
Okay.
and a lot of it is serving our military in Mayport.
Oh, awesome.
So
Awesome.
it's super important. We're keeping people in their homes, so we prevent homelessness,
Yep.
keeping the lights turned on, and we also
Cool.
have a single parent program. So we're doing a lot in the community.
That is
Very
great.
passionate about what we do with people.
Absolutely. Now you're telling me more about the Woman of Influence Award. I get it. I get it. That's huge, especially for our military. And we're a big military town. I love our military.
Oh, yeah.
They're absolutely fantastic. So you started out as a DJ? Is that how you got into the event kind of planning world?
I started out in a career helping elementary schools fundraise through like a 5K for their school.
Okay.
So I did
Okay.
that for a number of years. Met a guy that started his own company doing corporate events. Did that for 6.5 years. Even now, my day job is still doing training programs.
Okay.
I've actually got one later today I got to run to.
Okay.
But I go to events all over the country. I've been to Honolulu, Hawaii, military, football together, and Chick-fil-A.
Oh, nice.
That was a really fun one.
Yeah, we just, there's a new group called MVP, Merging Vets and Players.
That's cool.
Have you heard about that?
I have not.
They had an event during TPC at someone's house, private event, but very cool. But even private events like that, you could use your software, I would imagine.
Yeah, and the software is open, so anyone can come to it and plan an event completely for up to 3 events for free.
Oh, really?
And then if you need some like additional features, then there's a paid like upgrade if you need like templates,
Sure.
or you need to add some additional people to it to plan together.
Very cool.
But it's open for private events. It's
Get them in and then upsell.
How do you access your software?
That's a great idea.
just the website eventbuilderpro.com.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Awesome. All right, well, it's Biz Champion segment brought to you by Foodies Care. Thank you, Foodies Care. So the question to the panel is, how do you define success? I'm going to go with you first, Major.
I'll
How
give
would
us-
you define
The
success?
same answer I give every time: faith, family, and friends. I
you
mean, you know, you just over the years, you just You know, you got to rely on your faith. You got to love your family, and you got to love your friends.
Absolutely.
So, and you know, I mean, business success plays into that too, but I think it's more on a personal level.
Yep. How about you, Sean? How would you define success?
Talking about it as a person, as a company.
Yeah, just whatever. However you
Yeah.
want to answer it. You can answer it for both, personal and business, whatever.
I've got 2 young kids. When they come running into my arms, I'm able to spend time with my
Nothing better.
wife,
Yeah.
like jump on the trampoline. That's success to me.
Yeah, no doubt.
Awesome.
Absolutely. Melinda, how about you?
Well, obviously, it's going to be making a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
whether
right.
it's for my clients,
Right.
right? I mean, if I can move the needle for my clients
Yeah.
and for the community.
Yeah.
So if I feel like I am making a difference, then I am successful at what I'm trying to accomplish.
Nice, nice. I think for me, like I said, like personal, like everything you guys are saying, without a doubt, and faith leading the way. But for a professional, it's all about accomplishing great things. You know, accomplishment. If you accomplish
Small,
stuff, yeah,
big.
small, big, in
Yeah.
between, doesn't matter.
Take
All right,
those
guys.
baby steps, and then
That's
get
right.
to the sprint.
That's right. All right. Thanks so much for being here. We really appreciate you guys. Hey, you can check out Melinda and Sean's profile. You'll see this conversation. You'll see so many others as well. Just go to dailynewsnetwork.com.